Hello everyone, my name is LOVIANA and here I want to talk about theoretical foundation of discourse analysis. There are four theoretical perspectives in discourse analysis: structuralism, post-structuralism, speech X theory, and pragmatic. Saussure proposed that language is a system of signs where each sign consists of two components: signifier and signified. Signifier, the form of the sign, example, a word, sound, or image. Signified, the concept or meaning associated with the signifier. For example, the word tree signifier evokes the mental concept of a tree signified. First, structuralism. Structuralism in discourse analysis is rooted in the work of Ferdinand de Saussure, a Swiss linguist whose idea revolutionized the study of language and laid the groundwork for modern linguistics and semiotics. Structuralism views language as a structured system of signs and emphasizes the relationship between these signs as the basis for meaning. Second, post-structuralism. Post-structuralism emerged as a critique of structuralism, arguing that the structure identified by structuralists are not as stable or universal as they suggest. Post-structuralists like Jacques Derrida and Michel Foucault emphasizes the instability of meaning, the role of the reader in interpreting text, and the power dynamic involved in discourse. Post-structuralism, however, challenges this assumption. Key figures like Michel Foucault and Jacques Derrida argue that meaning is not fixed or stable. Instead, they emphasize the fluid, dynamic, and often contested nature of language and meaning. Jacques Derrida introduced the concept of deconstruction, which reveals how texts contain multiple, often contradictory meanings. He argued that language is inherently unstable, and no single interpretation can fully capture the truth of a text. Michel Foucault focused on how discourse system of language and practice shapes knowledge, power, and social norm. He argued that discourse is not neutral, but is tied to power relations. Foucault's work shows how certain discourses become dominant in society, defining what is considered true, normal, or acceptable, while marginalizing alternative perspectives. Application and discourse analysis. Post-structuralist discourse analysis focuses on the way in which meaning is constructed, deconstructed, and reconstructed within texts. It challenges the notion of a fixed meaning and instead looks at how discourse is influenced by social, cultural, and historical context. Post-structuralists might analyze how power relations are embedded in language and how discourses can both reflect and shape societal norms and ideologies. Third, speech act theory. Speech act is something expressed by an individual that not only presents information but performs an action as well. This concept was proposed by John Austin in 1962, one of the founders of pragmatic, and later developed by John Searle in 1969, both philosophers of language. They believe that language is not only used to convey information, but to perform action. There are three types of speech acts. First, locutionary acts, two, illocutionary acts, and third, perlocutionary acts. Locutionary speech act. Locutionary speech act is a basic act of utterance, or producing a meaningful linguistic expression, the literal meaning of the word, what is actually said by the speaker, or that are spoken is statement, question, etc. Example, the coffee tastes great. Illocutionary speech act. In a illocutionary speech act, it is not just saying something itself, but the act of saying something with the intention of stating an opinion, making a promise or request, issuing an order or a decision, and giving an advice or permission. Example, I will do my homework later is promise. Perlocutionary speech act. Perlocutionary speech act is the effect produced on the listener when they listen. Locutionary acts or this is the response. The effect on the listener. Example, I will take you to Disneyland for your birthday. The hearer jumps up and down with joy. Application in discourse analysis. In discourse analysis, speech act theory is used to examine how speakers use language to achieve specific purposes, such as making requests, giving orders, or making promises. Analysis look at the conditions under which certain speech acts are performed and how they contribute to the overall structure and function of discourse. And the last, pragmatic. Pragmatic is the study of how context contributes to meaning in communication. It considers the way in which the context of an utterance, including the intention of the speaker, the expectation of the listener, and the situational environment, affect the interpretation of the message. The cooperative principle. Chris gave the concept of conversation as the cooperative interaction. Chris assumed that participants, while interacting with others, observe the following principle. Make your conversational contribution such as is required at the stage at which it occurs, but the accepted purpose or direction of the task exchange which you are engaged. Maxim. Chris referred to as maxim as follows: 1. Quantity, be as informative as required, but not more or less. 2. Quality, be truthful and avoid saying things you lack evidence for. 3. Relation, be relevant to the conversation. And 4. Manner, be clear, brief, and orderly in communication. Application in discourse analysis. Pragmatic analysis in discourse look at how context influences the interpretation of text and conversation. It examines aspects such as implicature, what is implied but not explicitly stated, politeness employed to show awareness of another person's face, and dixes, words that require contextual information to be understood like this or there. Pragmatic analysis helps to understand how meaning is negotiated and co-constructed by participants in a discourse. Thank you for watching.